What's going on, everybody? Alex Tabor here, hailing to you from Carrollton, Texas. We are live right now, streaming across multiple platforms. We got YouTube, we got Facebook, we got Twitter. Here shortly, we're going to add Instagram, TikTok, and a few others to stream all across multiple platforms more. But I had to test this feature out because we're using a new system. So I wanted to jump on here, test it out, see how it goes, see if I can still interact with you guys just like we were planning on to interact with each other. We're going to have some additional cameras set up here soon as well. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with my face when you're on the other YouTube channel of ours that Laquan and myself share called the Legacy Squad Podcast. This is my own podcast. It's Legacy Wealth Crusade. But this is something that I'm testing out on this channel right now so that we may be able to be using this for the other channel as well, Legacy Squad Podcast. So I'm super excited about what's coming, but I wanted to hop on here real quick. As you'll notice, the title of this is Saving America's Financial Problems. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Michael Burry, but he came out and he's starting to bet against the stock market. Michael Burry is somebody that bet against the real estate market crashing. He kind of felt guilty a little bit about it. I would too, because he was basically betting on America to fail. Well, America failed. He won a lot of money. He got a lot of money, but in doing that, Americans lost a lot of money as well. They lost a lot of their equity in their homes. They lost a lot of their homes. Some of them lost businesses and bank accounts, retirements, everything. Well, he's coming out and he's betting against the stock market. So there's a lot of financial advisors out there that are saying, just write it out. Everything's going to be cool. Everything's going to be fine. That may be, but what if? What if something were to happen? Well, where do you have your money currently sitting? Is it susceptible to any of the market losses and the market volatility? A lot of people like their 401ks. Why? I don't know. But that's just the system that we were indoctrinated into. Whenever we became workers, I was a worker for a long time as a W-2 employee. I worked for Harley Davidson along with a couple of heavy equipment places. And that company match looks pretty good. It looks pretty enticing whenever you're an employee and you're seeking benefits. But just so you guys know, that company match, it benefits your employer more than it does you, the employee. The reason that employers use company match programs is it's a tax deduction for them. Any amount of money that they actually match the employee contributions, they take as an immediate tax deduction in their business each year. Okay, and what is that doing? That's passing the taxes off to you guys, the employees. So you guys are going to be getting taxed more later on down the road, because do you think taxes are going to be going up, going down, or staying the same in the future? Well, more than likely, the way everything is ending up, they're going to be going up. Taxes are going to be higher in the future. And more of your retirement is going to be going in the pockets of the corrupt politicians and the government of the United States. But I also wanted to bring to you guys' attention this evening, there's a couple of articles, okay? We all know that Americans are living in poverty and in a lot of debt. Well, right now, let's go to student loan debt, okay? So student loan debt. There are more Americans now that have more student loan debt than there are Americans with auto loan debt, with credit card debt, or mortgage. Okay, student loan debt makes up the majority. Over $1.5 trillion there is in student loan debt. And that was just on 2022 at the end of the second quarter. They haven't even gotten to the first quarter of 2023 yet. They already estimate it's going to be 36% higher. 36% of 1.5 trillion is a lot of money. It was a lot of money when we were starting to talk about with the billions. Now you're in the trillions? Come on now. So not only that, but let's look at credit card debt. Americans' credit card debt hits a record $1 trillion. So you got $4 trillion of Americans that are in student loan debt, $1 trillion in credit card debt. Guys, they can't keep their head above water. They're drowning in debt. Let's look at this here. I'm looking at a couple of things. You guys probably can't see it. I can't share my screen with you guys yet. That's going to be a feature that we do incorporate soon. but credit card debt sets new records, surpassing $1 trillion. Total household credit card debt, let's look here. Let's see if they break it down. The average credit card charges near a record 20.53% on the interest rate. So much, yeah. Title of this article says, only so much people can take. Although the labor market is strong, the economy is growing, so they say. This is off CNN News. We all know that they're on the liberal side of things. Consumer spending is increasing. Of course it is. Even though people were broke during the pandemic and they're having massive layoffs, what happened on Black Friday last year? What happened on Black Friday in 2021? What happened on Black Friday in 2020? Even though people were suffering from mass layoffs, they were having a hard time paying their mortgages, their auto loans. They were getting their cars repoed, their credit cards. They were going further and further in debt, just opening up more and more credit cards. They were blowing all their money and spending a bunch of money on Black Friday deals. What's going on with this picture here? Why aren't you guys saving and putting away for retirement? And then you just ask these people that, and they're like, oh, I'm just going to work till I die. Is that really the life that you want? That's not what the wealthy do. The wealthy, most Americans have this backwards, okay? The foundation that the wealthy build their entire wealth on is not the stock market. There's a lot of Americans that are putting their money in the bank accounts. They'll put it in the bank account. Anything left over, they'll put it in the stock market, 401k, IRA, something similar to that. Okay? Those are all variable products. The bank is not even outpacing inflation with your savings. You're getting 0.03 to 0.06%. Now, inflation has gone down, but you're still not even matching it. So you're losing purchasing power for every dollar you put into a bank account. Now, if you put your money into an IRA or a variable product, 401k, 403b, thrift savings plan, those go up and down. They're directly connected to the market. So any market losses, you're experiencing it, and you're experiencing it in your retirement. That's something that you don't want to have losses in. You want to protect and preserve your wealth first and foremost, but still be able to grow it at the same time. Well, there's only two financial tools that actually do that for you. No, I'm not talking about whole life. I'm talking about something else. It uses the indexing strategy. This goes back to the 3 ways money grows. If you're familiar with the 3 ways money grows, you'll understand this. If not, go to my YouTube channel, click on the YouTube video, 3 ways money grows, and you'll learn there's a fixed, there's a variable, and there's an indexing. Middle class America wasn't taught the indexing strategy. But yet this is what people like Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, they all use the indexing strategy to build their financial home upon, because it protects and preserves their wealth first and foremost. It's the safest thing you can put your money into. That's why the banks use it. If you look up this, there's something called BOLI, bank-owned life insurance. That's all it is. There's another thing called COLI, corporate-owned life insurance. These big corporations like GE, Whirlpool, Walmart, McDonald's, they do this same thing with their big C-suite executives. Sorry, I'm kind of fumbling my words a little bit. It is late. It's about 11:15 at night. I've been going strong since 6 a.m. this morning, and it's Sunday. Entrepreneurs don't take no breaks. But I love what I do, guys, because I truly want to see people win. I don't want to see you guys having to rely on just one retirement strategy, hoping and praying for a retirement that's going to be able to last you the rest of your lifetime, or you thinking that you can't retire. Of course you can retire. You just have to start saving in the right vehicle. Now, I'm not telling you to not put your money in variable products, but put your money into variable products that you are willing to lose. The amount of money that you want to save and protect and grow for the future to pass down generation after generation, you might look at the other alternatives such as what we offer. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, you can click the link and schedule a free strategy session with me or one of my team members. If you want me, just request me, and I will be happy to walk you through illustrations and come up with a strategy that would be best suited for you and your family's needs. But this is just a test. I wanted to hop on here, make you aware of some of the things that's going on, some of the things that are available to you guys, and how easy it is so you can look and see if you would qualify for one of them. Click the link, schedule your session. We'll be on here tomorrow live across multiple platforms, so I look forward to seeing you guys there.